Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths. We have an interesting problem here today and we're going to set about solving it. Y is equal to a plus bx plus cx squared. And we're given three coordinates that are generated by this function to create a parabola. Now, these 3 points are -1, 6, 2, 0 and 3, 2. Our task is to find out what a, b and c are equal to. And how we go about this is by inserting these values into this function. So let's set about that. Now a is the constant, so we will just put a here. We won't do anything to it. Our first equation will involve this and this. So this is the x value, this is the y value. So a plus -1b, or negative b, plus -1 squared times c, so plus 1c, is equal to 6. And that's our first equation. Let's do the second one. A plus 2 times b plus 2 squared times c, 4c, and that equals 0. Third equation, a plus 3b plus 3 squared c, so 9c, and that equals 2. Now, where do we go from here? Well, hopefully it's fairly obvious. The big step is actually doing this. So, what we'll do, and this is a random choice, I'm going to take equation number 1 and subtract equation number 2 from it. So, a minus b plus c equals 6. This is a simplified version of that. A plus 2b plus 4c equals 0. And let's see what we get. Well, if I subtract this, the a's are gone. That's a good result. -b minus 2b is -3b. C minus 4c is -3c. And 6 minus 0 is 6. So we're just going to park this equation here to one side for the moment. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 away from 3. Again, it's just a choice. There's probably a better way of doing it, but I've chosen to do this. Okay, so 3 is a plus 3b plus 9c equals 2. And equation 2 is a plus 2b plus 4c equals 0. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to subtract again. So the a's go missing. 3b minus 2b is b. 9c minus 4c is 5c. So b plus 5c is equal to 2. Now, we have this equation and this equation. So let's go to work. -3b minus 3c equals 6. That's this equation. And b plus 5c equals 2. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate, which is what I've been doing all the way along. but it's more obvious here. I'm going to multiply the bottom by 3, so I'm going to get 3b plus 15c equals 6, and we'll just pop a line through that now. 3b minus negative 3b plus 3b gets rid of the b's. Negative 3c plus 15c is 12c, and that equals 6 plus 6, so c equals 1. Now, c equals 1. That's a big step. That's our real way into this. So if I take that knowledge and use it down here, b plus 5c equals 2. I've already written that. I don't know why I wrote it again. B plus 5 equals 2. B is equal to 2 minus 5, which equals negative 3. So we have C equals 1, B equals negative 3. We can now go about finding A. Now I'm going to run out of paper, so I'll just get a fresh sheet. We know that C equals 1, B equals negative 3, and our equation is A plus BX plus CX squared equals Y. So let's take an ordered pair and put it into that. Let's take 3, 2. So A plus 3 times 3. So that's B is negative 3, I beg your pardon, times 3 plus negative 3 squared is 9. And C is 1. 1 times 3, negative 3 squared. That gives us A plus negative 9 plus 9 equals 2. 3, 2, 2. Okay, so they cancel. A is equal to 2. We found everything. Now we need to check. We're going to take, let's see, we'll take another pair. We'll take the pair 2, 0. So, if A is 2, we put a 2 there. If B is negative 3, we put a 2 there. And if C is 1, we put a 2 there, and we square it. And this should equal 0. Let's check. 2 minus 6 plus 4 equals 0. There we are, all done. That is how you get from here to a series of solutions. And the solutions are that C equals 1, B equals negative 3, and A equals 2. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.